to this episode of Inspired Coach Podcast. We are on the coach's couch, and I am so delighted to have your listening heart and ears with us today. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. If you are returning and this is one of many episodes that you have already listened with us, then hello to you as well. Today on the coach's couch, I want to talk about us. And when I say us, what I mean by that is the beautiful team and people that bring you the Beautiful You Coaching Academy podcast, Inspired Coach, which is the Beautiful You Coaching Academy. I know that might sound a little strange because in varying different ways we talk about what we're doing here and what we're up to and our interconnecting relationships with lots of beautiful people that we bring you on the podcast. But today I want to specifically talk about some of the things about us that you may not be aware of, particularly if you are someone who is thinking about becoming a coach. If you are a listener of this podcast as someone who knows us well, then it is likely that you will know all, if not even just many of these things. But I specifically wanted to talk today about 5 particular things about us that I truly believe in my heart makes us an incredible choice when it comes to training to be a life coach. And I want to give all of you who have a coaching business already, I'd love to give you a loving tap, nudge, tip, whatever it is that you would like to call it, that as you are listening to me talk about these 5 things that I think makes us an incredible choice of a training academy to become a life coach with, that I hope that you might be able to see some inspiration for yourself in some self-promotion and marketing that you may do at some point in time, whether that be that you have a podcast and you might like to do an episode like this as well, or whether it may be that you use it to inspire you to do a social media post, or it helps you craft a newsletter. Why not tell your community and your audience 5 amazing, I know there's more, but we're choosing to share 5 with you today, just like recently we did with 5 reasons why now is a great time to become a life coach. Why not share with your audience 5 reasons why you are an incredible coach to work with? You know, we're always looking and searching for ways that we can soulfully communicate with our potential clients reasons as to why we are the right person or could be the right person for them. And sometimes with that though, we don't necessarily outright say it, because it can be challenging to, really own why you think you are an amazing coach, the reasons why someone should really consider you or choose you to work with. But believe me when I tell you that the more directly you can communicate things like this, the easier you are going to be for someone to choose. It really, really is true. And sometimes people also do not know what they don't know. And so one of your primary roles in self-promotion and marketing yourself is to educate people on why you are right for them or could be right for them. And so that's what I want to share with you today. I want to talk about 5 reasons why I think we at the Beautiful You Coaching Academy have an incredible life coaching course and team, and why I believe if you're considering becoming a coach, we could be the very right training academy for you. So the first thing that I want to share, which I think is incredibly important, is that We are coming into our 10th year of operation. There are many courses that exist within the life coaching realm that do not last anywhere near as long as a decade. We are experienced. I come into the lead trainer of this course with more than 25 years experience as a clinical therapist, coming up now to 20 years as a life and business coach. Our trainers, our training team, wow, what can I say? The depth and breadth of their qualifications, of their careers, of their lived experience is extraordinary. We are not new to this game, and we have now trained. We're going to be getting up close to 2,400, moving into 2,500 coaches globally from all over the world very, very soon. Believe me when I tell you, we know what we're doing. We live and breathe and love coaching and coaching skills and the coaching industry. And over our many, many years of operating the Beautiful You Life Coaching course, we have consistently made extraordinary efforts to keep up to date with everything that is happening in the field of human and personal development. And this means that our course is ever changing, ever growing, ever improving, ever expanding. And the 9-month in-depth experience that you get with us, I certainly believe is unparalleled for other reasons that I want to share with you today too. But the first one that I really do want to get across is you are in excellent expert hands with us. We are incredibly experienced and knowledgeable. This is not just something where, we trained to be a coach and then decided we wanted to coach coaches. There is so much more, decades and decades of experience and education that has gone into the development of the Beautiful You Life Coaching course and the education that you receive with us. The second thing that I want to share as to why I believe, and this is something that carries different levels of importance for different people, is that we are certified as a life coaching course with the global peak coaching body in the world, the International Coach Federation. We are certified with them in their CCE Continuing Coach Education category. And something you might not realize is that we have been from our very first course. It's not possible to be certified with the ICF before you've actually run a course, and then you can receive a backdated certification for that one course if it meets the checks and balances that the ICF required. Now, it's my understanding that a lot of courses that submit for certification with the ICF do not actually receive it on that first go. That it takes a number of times and finessing and a variety of different things for that classification to be met. And we got it the first time, and we have held it ever since. And that holding is an important thing, because just because a course is certified with the ICF one time around does not necessarily mean that it is in perpetuitum for the rest of its existence. You have to keep applying every time that a course runs within a certain period of time, usually 12 months. So you have to be applying every 12 months to recertify with the ICF constantly. And for anybody that's ever had any dealings at this level with the ICF, they're no joke. That there are so many checks and balances that you need to meet, and they do not necessarily always remain static. Many times they change, and believe me when I tell you that over the last almost decade they have changed a lot. And we have had to consistently be on our incredible game with this course and with ourselves as an academy to keep meeting those standards. And that's something that we are very proud of. And it's really important for me to share with you that what that essentially means, there are varying different levels of accreditation with the ICF and with other coaching bodies as well. But the main thing that I would love for you to take away from me sharing this particular point with you is the fact that what this means is that our course, the Beautiful You Life Coaching course, has been and continues to be extensively reviewed by the ICF to make sure that it is meeting global coaching standards in the CCE category, and it does. And so I hope that if you are considering training with us, that gives you some confidence, that it gives you some surety that we're not just throwing anything out there. Not that I'm saying, please don't misinterpret me, because I'm not saying that other courses that are not accredited are doing that. Please don't make that direct line. There are many wonderful coaching courses that are out there that are not certified with the ICF that are exactly what I just said, wonderful. And I have taken some of those courses myself, so I feel really confident to say that. But we've gone the extra mile with wanting to get this certification. We're very proud of it. I work personally myself, I as the founder of the academy and the lead trainer are the person that holds this responsibility with us every year. And it's a lot of work and it's worth it. Why is it worth it? Well, because I want you, if you are considering training with us, to know that we take this course very seriously, that we take the coaching industry seriously, and that we want you to know that you're receiving an education and a training that has been externally reviewed. That is really important to us to give you that surety. The next thing that I would like to share with you as to why I think we are an amazing course to choose to become a life coach with is because, and this is something that I'm really proud of on behalf of all of us as a team, I consider us to be, as somebody that has now taken many courses over my, 30 years now in education and training and personal development, therapy and coaching, I consider us to be a very high touch, inclusive, and some might even use the word boutique experience when you train with us. You are not a number to us. When you enroll with us to become a Beautiful You life coach, we provide you with extensive multiple touch points as to how it is that you can engage with us both behind the scenes and live. And also we have multiple touch points when it comes to learning. We have solo videos, group videos, audios, live calls, Facebook group, membership site, email access. We know that people love to receive and do best with learning that provides these various different touch points in lots of different ways that you can either do all of them if you love all of them, or if you have a particular way of learning that feels best for you in a group, that you can access things in a lot of different ways to assist you with how you can make the most out of the experience. On top of this, we also, before your course even begins, ask you to share with us, do you require any kind of extra support, attention, different needs that you may have, varying from neurodiversity and how you think and how you process thoughts and learning materials, to physical access, to things that you might be traversing in your life that may challenge you when you show up with us as a life coaching trainee, to tell us about those and to know that we will lovingly receive them and are open to you telling us what it is that we can do as your trainers and as your support team to make your experience of learning with us not just trauma-informed and inclusive and supportive, but to help you feel like you're really being seen for the human being that you are. This is something that is very, very important to us. We have a full commitment to your learning, to your skills, and your growth as an individual human being and person having a group experience of doing the Beautiful You Life Coaching course. Because we know that for many of you, you may have had experiences where you have done a course before or been a part of a group experience where you have just felt like a number. You haven't felt seen. You haven't felt heard or valued for who you truly and uniquely are. And we don't want that for you. We want the opposite. We need you to step forward and communicate those things with us, but we want you to know without hesitation that we will be there for you when you do. I've got 2 more things that I want to share with you about why I believe we are a great, great choice when it comes to thinking about becoming a life coach. And these things are both super important, but really different in different ways. The first one, or the second last one, really, as we're moving towards our end today, is I want to talk to you about the Beautiful You Coaching Academy community. And you know what? This is something that has my heart in such deep and reverent ways. And it's something that I wanted to bring into my own life at a personal level. But if I'm being really honest with you, I never ever expected it to touch me and to become such an incredibly important part of my life in the way that it has. And I know the way that it has so many, many people who train with us, because they directly tell me and they directly tell us. When you choose to train to become a life coach with us, the community, the alumni, the training cohort that you are going to be a part of is going to be filled with heart-centered, extraordinary, giving, incredible human beings, all of whom in their own special and particular way are here to make a difference in the world, to themselves, to their families, to their community, to the collective, to the world. And that means that you are stepping into a community of people that will see you for those qualities that you have and those desires that you have, maybe for the first time in your life, which is something that people have expressed to us before, that they had been looking and searching for friends, for sisters, for brothers, for people that truly saw them and got them and understood them as a person, and that they could develop ongoing, connected, soulful, meaningful relationships with that would personally impact their life and professionally and business impact their life in amazing ways. This community is unlike anything that I have ever been a part of in my life, and it's global. It is not just where we are based in Australia. It is in the USA, it is in the UK, it is in Europe, it is everywhere. I see on social media and in our groups, and sometimes you share via email as well, photos and stories and sharings on social media and in other places of meetups that are happening with our coaches, of some of our coaches coming together in masterminds that they have developed together for each other. I know coaches of ours that trained together. Sometimes they were matched up as buddies. Sometimes they just connected and loved each other in the course. That 9 years, almost 10 years later, are catching up with one another as regularly as once a week, once every 2 weeks, on Zoom and in person when they can, to go, hey, how are you going? How's your clients? How's business? How's your life? How's your heart? It's very, very, very special. And so if you know that you are searching for a community like that, I feel so confident in my heart to say that with the now thousands of people that make up this global community, in some way or another, you are going to find at least one, if not many people within your training course and ongoing in your alumni, in wider courses and this wider community, that are going to see your heart for how it truly beats, and you are going to be given a chance to show that to others as well. And believe me when I tell you that this will become a part of your ongoing support and success and care and connection that you receive. You are not alone, and you don't have to do this coaching thing alone either. The final thing that I want to share with all of you today is that when you train with us to become a life coach at the Beautiful You Coaching Academy, your opportunities with us extend way beyond just the 9 months of the course that you do. We provide so many opportunities for you to remain connected with us in varying different ways for as long as you may choose to be. We have an awards season where you can nominate yourself for the Emerging Coach of the Year, or if you write a book or publish a product, the book or product of the year. If you have a podcast, the podcast of the year, so many things. And we love honoring and acknowledging our alumni and community in that way. There's Inspired Coach Podcast, which you are listening to right now. Maybe you will submit a question to be virtually here on the coach's couch with me, where I can answer something that's pressing on your heart and that you want direct support with. Or you may be interviewed in an inspirational interview, or as one of our success stories one day. Our coaches arrange varying different meetups at different times around the world where you can come together in person. And there is our own internal certification pathway that if you're really serious about your coaching business and career, that you can undertake that with us, where we provide you ongoing supervision, education, business support, and more for being a part of that. It doesn't just include your connection to us, does not just have to be or include your 9-month course. It can if you want, but if you want to remain connected with us and have ongoing opportunities, we're right here for you. And so don't hesitate to step forward. So I hope that you have loved hearing about those 5 things that I think make us incredibly special and an amazing choice to become a life coach with. There are so many others that I could mention, but they were the 5 that were pressing most on my heart to tell you about right now. And there is a particular reason why I'm sharing these things with you right now, because we are, of course, currently now open for enrollments for our February 2024 life coaching course, the only one that we will be running next year. And between now and September 8th, we have some amazing bonus offers that we are so happy to share with you. The first one is, which is always lovely, currently we have $500 off your enrollment, whether that be the deposit on a payment plan or whether it be pay in full. And speaking of payment plans, wow, we have currently a 24-month payment plan. It is the only time for this course that we are going to be publicly offering that payment plan, only time. And we're giving you 2 years to pay off a 9-month course. We have never offered that before. Never. And so we are thrilled to be able to provide you that opportunity to pay off your course over that longer period of time, which we know is something that can be so financially helpful for so many. And the last thing that we are offering is that if you enroll with us to become a Beautiful You life coach between now and September 8th, we are offering you a 3-month post-course momentum builder, mastermind style, Q&A style, live, virtual, with some of your trainers to really give you that boost post your course, taking your entire experience with us to be one that will be 12 months long. These are the only time that we are going to be offering this particular bundle of amazingness in the course between now and September 8th. And so if you are really thinking and considering about becoming a life coach, we hope that these wonderful bonuses will be something that will get you over the line. And if you need any support, any help, you've got any questions, you want to have a chat to us, there's not long to go between now and September 8th. Make sure you get in touch with us. Our contact details are everywhere. Reach out to us via DM on Instagram or via email, and know we'll be right there to support you. Whatever decision you make, whether it's with us, another coaching academy, or you've decided now's not the right time for you, just know that I hope that whatever is tugging at your heart about coaching, that you pursue at the time that is right for you. And if you believe that time is now, we'd love to see you become a Beautiful You life coach.